First of all, I'm not a big goal guy, so I don't really believe in goals. A goal just isn't enough to get you to the top. If you really want to get somewhere significant, if you want to end up at the very top, if you want to be the best, you need to do something with a little more weight to it. That's why I create declarations. I've created 4 of them in my life. The first one was when I was 9 years old. My kids create them, all my clients create them. Declarations say, this is who we are. This is how we live. These are our values, and this is what we believe. In fact, it's such a big part of what I do that it's one of the top chapters in my new book, There's No Plan B for Your A Game. Think of your declaration like the Declaration of Independence. Who created that? Our founding fathers, right? Yeah. How long ago did they create that? 250 years ago. And you and I live out of that declaration every minute of every day. We bring it into existence hour by hour, day by day, year after year. Now that moves me. That strikes me as something incredibly deep and something that takes huge discipline. That's how I want you to think about your own declaration, with that kind of gravitas. That's why I don't want you to think in terms of goals. Instead, I want you to make a declaration about what you want to become. I made my first declaration when I was 9. I declared I was going to play pro football. I took out a crayon and some paper and I drew up the plan. That plan guided my life. For the next 9 years, I woke up every morning at 5 a.m. to run drills. Everything I did was with that NFL dream in mind. If an activity or an event didn't help me become the best safety in the world, I didn't do it. I didn't go to the prom. I didn't go out on a Saturday night. I didn't goof around. This was my life's dream. And in 1984, the Houston Oilers drafted me as a top safety during the NFL draft. Then, years later, after a career-ending knee injury knocked me out of football, I made a new declaration to become the best stage performer of my time. I spent the next 15 years acting, taking any role that I could, and I eventually wrote and staged a one-person, semi-autobiographical play called Run to the Litter. The New York Times named Run to the Litter one of the most powerful plays of the last decade. Every big result that I have seen in my life started with a declaration. You're going to declare what you want to be the best at and live out of that declaration. Here are the steps. Step 1, name it. What do you want to be the best in the world at? Always use the best in your declaration. I started by saying I wanted to be the best safety in the world. My second was I wanted to be the best stage performer of my time. My third one was I wanted to become the best speaker and trainer in the world. What do you want to be the best at? The best violinist? Dad? Scientist? Tennis player? Write it down. Now, here we are at step 2. Draw your declaration. I did this with crayons when I was a kid. Some of you might be saying right now, Bo, come on. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businesswoman. I don't draw things. Put that aside for a minute. Draw it up. Don't resist this. And what does it look like? Where are you standing? What house do you live in? Who are you married to? What life are you living? Now to step 3. Live into it. This is the toughest one. Most people try to achieve certain milestones. I want you to be the best each and every day. I want you to live it. Bring it to life by internalizing your declaration. Then share it with friends, family, co-workers. Forget your goals. Commit to your declaration.